It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here. With me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. Looking at the starting five for Boston. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Then there's Anthony Simons. Then it's Xavier Tillman. And it's Queta in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Bucks, Miles Turner out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Gary Trent. And it's Porter in at the point. Well, if you like scoring, we've got you covered.
Yes, we do. Two high-powered offenses, and they're not just talented, they're relentless.
And so off the tip, it's Boston. Here's Tillman. Simons outside. Right side Brown. Clock at 6. Second chance shot. It's a kick out to White. Right side Brown. Pass to Tillman. Shoots over Turner. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. And here's Trent from behind the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Good find there by Turner. He sees an opening and swiftly feeds the ready shooter.
Simons against Porter. The kick out to White. Launches a three. Connects from downtown.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. All right, let's go to Allie LaForce now, who spoke with Doc Rivers.
We discussed Jaylen Brown and what makes him such a hard player to defend, and Coach said to me, Jaylen is a freak athlete and has become a really good shooter over time, too. We can't give him clean looks, and we have to guard him closely. Let's see if the defense is up to the task.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall. And he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Here's Simons. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. Good on the shot.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Porter. They set the pick. And then Porter with the dunk.
Oh, and there's the talent. Porter Jr., a highly skilled young player.
Tillman passes to Simons. Great D that time from Porter.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Kuzma. Outside Porter. Here's Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point land. Balled in by Brown. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Simons finds Brown. It's Brown on the wing. Buries it from 3. Brown's got 5 now.
You know this is coming with Brown. He is a ruthless sniper outside.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And when you talk about the Boston Celtics last year, they were historically good, Richard.
Yeah, they had the 4th best net rating ever in the history of the game. That's Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, the MJ Bulls. Shattered the NBA record for offensive rating at 123.1. They were unreal.
Cole Anthony, he's checked in for Milwaukee.
You know, I think Kuzma has underrated quickness. It's part of what helps him finish at the rim so well.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And how about Jaylen Brown, Richard? Named to his first All-NBA team in 2023. A very important piece to him.
NBA, what timing. It made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax. At the time, it was the largest contract in NBA history. And how did he follow it up? He won the Larry Bird Award as the best player in the Eastern Conference playoffs.
What makes Brown special is his blend of smarts and effort level. Not just an intelligent player, he also gives you a phenomenal amount of energy out there.
Now here's Boucher. Out to Simons. Pass to Brown. It's stolen by Kuzma. Now Antetokounmpo. Covered by Boucher. They grab their own miss. Boston has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. White, the pass to Boucher. Simons with it. Shot clock at 6. Here's Brown. Oh, he dumps it right on Kyle Kuzma. Man.
Showing off his pure athleticism. Brown with a memorable finish.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Outside Porter. Back to Antetokounmpo. Over Boucher. Antetokounmpo. That's good. Antetokounmpo has got 6.
Being opportunistic, just taking what the defense allows.
Yeah, if they aren't going to take away his space from mid-range, look, he's going to continue to shoot it.
Simon's shot is good.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Here's Porter. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Boston leading by 5. Here's Keita. There's the double team with Porter. Boucher finds White. And the ball out of play. The Bucks will have it. And the Bucks with some changes. Bobby Portis is checked in for Antetokounmpo. Green comes in for Kuzma. And it's Rollins in for Porter Jr. To the inside. Turner inside. No made baskets yet. Boston's gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Here's Hauser. Sinks it from distance.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Three-pointer, Anthony. Boston pulls it in. Here's Pritchard. The 3 is up. And again, Boston with the triple.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul of the game. Milwaukee making a switch here. Trent's checked in. The Celtics also with a sub. Tillman's checked in. 1:25 left in the first quarter of the game. Anthony, the pass to Portis. And here's Turner. 5 on the clock. To end the run. Trent's shot is off.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Smith, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Minot's checked in for Boston. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Here's Trent. 44 seconds left in the first quarter here. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Nails it from 3. Trent's got 6.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Boucher passes to Pritchard. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. And the Celtics lead by 14. The Bucks have gone 7 of 16 so far. Now here's Anthony. He's guarded closely. Uses the glass on the layup.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here's Pritchard. Launches it. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And just nails the three. Way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Boston out in front, up by 15. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
And it's Anthony with the ball for the Bucks. 15-point game. Gary Trent is out there with Anthony. Then it's Bobby Portis. Then it's Green. And it's Sims in at the 5 spot. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Pass to Green. 6 to shoot. Portis right side. Again, the Bucks. Good for 2. Celtics lead by 13. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers, experienced with star-laden rosters, he said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
Now the burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
And the Bucks making a change here. Livingston's checked in. Here's Pritchard. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Green finds Anthony. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Anthony's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, just a beautiful textbook bounce pass. You love to see it.
Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Anthony. Pritchard, the pass to Hauser. That three's off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
To the middle. Here's Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Oh, my gracious.
Wow, just incredible.
That is a monster finish.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Inside. And then Portis with the dunk.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Pritchard, the pass to Hauser. Hits a three-pointer. Hauser's got 6 points.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Pass to Portis. Back to Anthony. Down low. Outside for Green. Offline with a 3. Boston leading by 12. Here's Minot. And the layup is good off the glass.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
The Bucks have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. It's Anthony on the take. And Pritchard pulls it down. Boston's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Hauser. And again, Boston with the triple.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Now here's Trent. Defense is right there. Looking to end the run. And he hits the jumper for 2. Give him 8. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. High post Boucher. Portis on him. Here's Hauser, guarded by Trent. Hauser passes to Boucher. That one off the back iron and out. The Bucks trail by 15. Trent left side. On the wing, Anthony. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And it's a completely new group for the Bucks. Boston leading by 13. Simons left side and stolen by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Rollins from outside the arc. The Bucks rebound. And the shot goes down.
Playing with real urgency. Turner keeps the play alive. That work ethic from him is just fantastic.
Here's White. Hands it from the wing. White's got 5.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Oh, through contact. White gets the finish.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Screen by Antetokounmpo to the paint. And Giannis throws it down.
Got to appreciate the decisiveness of Giannis. Rolling with purpose after setting the screen.
Here's Simons. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. And you look at Derek White, Richard, the energy he plays with, it is remarkable.
That's his greatest attribute, his activity on both ends of the floor. Having a high motor is a skill. He keeps coming and tries to wear you down.
Here's White, rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Giannis with the great timing on the rejection. A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Out to Simons. This one for 3. Drills it from deep. Simons got 5 points now this quarter.
He's never going to pass up that shot. The defense giving him way too much room.
Turner passes to Kuzma. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not. Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Kuzma, the pass to Turner. Here's Rollins to the middle. Outside Porter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Second chance effort. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Rollins. Tillman's checked in for Boston. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
White, good. White's got 9 points.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
He makes the D look silly. What an incredible move.
Man, how about that finish right there? Not too bad. White, the pass to Simons. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 16. Trent outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. No good on the triple. Tillman in the post. The kick out to White. From deep. Fires in the triple. He's got 12. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's the Celtics up 19. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Taking a look at the Celtics. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Then there's Anthony Simons. Then it's Xavier Tillman. And it's Keita in at the 5. Oh, Giannis using his size inside.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Here's Simons, and he jams it home with authority.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. Bucks trail by 17. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Turner. And there's the lob. Oh, Giannis picking it out of the sky.
Impressive how in sync Giannis is with his squad, enabling them to set up a flashy alley-oop. Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Simons against Porter. Antetokounmpo, right side. He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made one and missed one.
It's hard to forget how much he struggled from the line during their last matchup.
And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. Celtics lead by 15. Here's Keita. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Boston shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. And the second free throw is good. The Bucks have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Here's Turner, and then Turner with the dunk.
Too easy for Turner. The defense has to put up more of a fight around the rim.
Brown. Rebounded by Kuzma. The Bucks have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. On the wing, Porter. He's covered by Simons. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, the strength of Giannis.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
White for 3. Knocks down the long J. White's got 15 points.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Antetokounmpo finds Turner. Porter with it. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Turner. 5 to shoot. Trent from long range. Rebound Boston. Cater's got his 6th rebound on the night. White for 3. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. White's got 6 here in the quarter.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
He's made 3 or 4 free throw attempts in this game. And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. He does not get the second one. Boston leading by 17. Tillman passes to Cater. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Outside Porter. Trent with a screen on Simons. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Yeah, crafty play by Porter, tripping up the defense and opening things up for another guy.
Tillman passes to Cater. It doesn't go for him. The Bucks have gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. And there it is for him. Kuzma's got 7 points.
And that's just Giannis making the right play, feeding the open man.
Pass to Tillman. Fires from deep. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Celtics lead by 18.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. Boston's gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half.
Just magnificent. I mean, he punishes the D for lackluster effort.
They look a little disorganized there. The result is an emphatic jam.
Yeah, when you're not locked in on defense, they will make you pay with an easy finish there.
Kuzma for 3. Drains the triple. Kuzma's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Good fundamental basketball from Kuz there. He works hard to find those shots and support his team. He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer.
Green's checked in for Milwaukee. Cole Anthony comes in for Porter Jr.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Boston leading by 17. Here's Pritchard. 11 points in the game. Pass to Hauser. Here's Pritchard. 4-3. Offensive rebound. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Wow, they're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Yeah, the other thing they're doing is absolutely scorching the net. Red hot from outside all game long.
Bobby Portis has checked in for Antetokounmpo. Portis outside. Pass to Kuzma. 6 on the shot clock. Softly drops in the floater. Kuzma's got 9 points now in the second half.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Here's Hauser. The 3-ball. And the 3-pointer goes. Hauser's got 12.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Anthony feeling it out a bit. From 12 feet. That one's wide left. Boston leading by 20. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Kyle Kuzma the last few seasons has been pushing his scoring over 20 points per game. He said, I'm showing the league that I'm not just a role player. Having a leadership position and getting better every single game, that's what I care about. I want to keep elevating. Brian, high hopes.
Just the 27th pick back in 2017. He's having a dynamite career. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Anthony. Boucher down low. Portis on him. Pritchard, the pass to Hauser. The three. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Pass to Anthony. Kuzma outside. Turner finds Kuzma. Portis outside. Lets it go from deep. It's Kuzma with the miss. Boston has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6. Pritchard gets it to go.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Now here's Anthony. Defense right on him. Boucher against Portis. Kuzma for 3. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Pritchard. 13 points in the game. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. White for 3. No luck on that one. Derek White getting it done for Boston, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. 3 for the game. Back to the game after this break. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Pritchard. Smith out there with Green. Then it's Cole Anthony. Then it's Bobby Portis. And it's Rollins in at the point guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Boucher, no good. The Bucks trail by 21. Here's Rollins. Pass to Anthony. Up top, Portis. Back to Anthony. Here's Rollins. And the layup falls.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
The Celtics shooting has been incredible, 72%. Pritchard, the pass to Boucher. Puts it up from 15. And off the front iron, and in it goes. And the Celtics lead by 21.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
On the wing, Anthony. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. The steal. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. Rollins gets the bucket.
He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him.
Rebound, Milwaukee. Green, the pass to Rollins. On the wing, Green. Misses the 3. Boston leading by 17. Pass to Boucher. Fires the 3. Counted from distance.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Boston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Minot. Fires for 3. They get it again. Garza's shot is good. Garza's got his first points of the game.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
Always giving max effort on the glass, taking everything they'll give him.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Boucher down low, covered by Smith. There's the triple. Minot can't get it to go. The Bucks trail by 20. The 11-footer Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Anthony's got 6 points in the quarter.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Here's Pritchard. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
We've got a line change here for Boston. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for the Bucks. Trent outside. Three-pointer. Queta pulls it in. Queta's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Brown. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter.
Hey, who's watching them?
There's a screen by Turner. Takes the three. Boston pulls it in.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Tillman in the post. Antetokounmpo's there. White for three. That one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Trent outside. Will it go? That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got 5 assists in the game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
They get the rebound. Queta, second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup. Queta's got 9 points now in the second half.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Pass to Kuzma from about 19. Boston pulls it in. White's got his 4th rebound in this one. Boston's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Here's Tillman. Antetokounmpo covering. Back to White. Lets the 3 fly. The second effort goes back up. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
And here is Antetokounmpo. Pass to Kuzma. Now here's Turner. Trent from long range. Queta pulls it in. Queta's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now. The Bucks have gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the 4th. Kuzma for 3. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Here's Tillman to the left side wing. Queta no good.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
From 17, Simons with a rebound. The Celtics on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. White. And they'll get another chance. For 3. Kept alive. Pass to Simons. It's Brown on the wing. Here's Queta. He's guarded by Porter. Out to Simons. Clock at 6. White. Good.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Celtics.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And what a huge performance it was for Derek White.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
Pass to Kuzma. There's a screen. Blocked! And they recover it. Boston dictating the flow. Right side Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Porter, the pass to Kuzma. Back to Porter. Turner, a screen on Simons. And here's Porter outside. Boston pulls it in. Now Brown. Jacks up a three. Off target with the shot. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Derek White.